Hello, gang. After several months of not playing this game, I still pay my sub, by the way, I am getting back into catching up on the MSQ. Big motivator for this is that this weekend is the Berlin Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest, and I want to make sure that I'm all caught up in the story so that I can... I actually was slightly behind when FanFest dropped back in April. That was the one that we attended here, and we were fortunate to get tickets to it. And yeah, it was awesome. We had a great time. It's just something special about hanging out with fellow Final Fantasy XIV fans. Like, you have other games, other shows, franchises that have shared fan base. Final Fantasy XIV is unique. Obviously, like, those who are MMO players, so this is a borderline a lifestyle. For some people, it is a lifestyle. But yeah, I actually cosplayed for FanFest. I had a plan to like improve my cosplay, but I didn't have time, so I just ended up just going in wearing what I wore in the previous FanFest. That one was back in what, 23? But yeah, here we are. FanFest is done in 3 events, and it's like one in America, one in Europe, and then one in Japan. Japan being the 3rd and final one. They space out the reveals, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's in store for us this weekend. That being said, my homework today is to catch up on the MSQ. Word Blades in Waiting. We gotta go to Shaktural. Oh. Alright. Yeah, let's go there. Another big homework item. I need to get the freaking ether currents. I cannot fly in the new areas. Alright, so we're back in... What was this area? Outside area? Heritage found. The outskirts. Do I need to do anything? No, I'm just gonna go straight into the story. Let's just, no more stalling. I'm gonna have to mount up, though. How do I mount up again? I feel like every time I pick the game back up again, I always had to, like, relearn a little bit of the muscle memory. But yeah, this evening, like yesterday, we hustled and we were able to catch up on Xenoblade Zero 3.0 because the update for 3.1 drops next week. It's gonna be a minute until we get the update for Evercold. Drops January, so that's gonna be a big month for Final Fantasy XIV players. So, not necessarily hustling, but I do want to be caught up for FanFest. Alright, so what were we doing? I'm just going to go to the cutscene and hopefully Mahuswa will explain. Alize, Sveen, okay, Sveen, what's going on? This is the place where Mahuswa works. Back in Resolution, she seemed most interested to learn about me, yet I would be glad to learn much more about them as well. Sveen's identity will not remain a secret much longer. Her message touched the hearts of people throughout the kingdom. Aaronville and Shale were both relieved to learn of our victory. I could practically hear the tension drain out of their voices, especially Shale's. She was quite worried for us. So the last thing we did was we beat Calyx. Sveen, this is the real Sveen, was finally revealed that she is in fact still alive. This is the real Sveen in the flesh. She was asked to basically take on her role again as the ruler of this area. And I think we're just kind of tying up loose ends. Voiced? No, it's not voiced. Damn it! I hope that in... Now, I know they could do this because... Gacha games do it. They need to voice more of the main story. It's alright if they don't voice this every single side quest, but at least the main story. Look who it is. Good to see you again, hale and healthy. I'm sorry we did not get word to you sooner. How's everyone? Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The Neil-regulated crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Final Fantasy ? One. What the? I know, it's been a minute! You guys might not know this, but I'm quite the Final Fantasy XIV fan. Pippoane? What kind of name is that? Pippoane was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to him at the medical facility. Does she have an accent? I'm giving her an accent. You needn't worry. With the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. I'm sure am glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends if it can be helped. He isn't Chad. He's a gacha game fan. They're not mutually exclusive. You could be both. In fact, I will say there's quite the bleed between Final Fantasy XIV and Nikke fans. Like, usually if you're a fan of one, you're a fan of the other. I think it's more Final Fantasy XIV fans are a fan of Nikke, not the other way around, because I think Nikke is... I don't even have information to back that up. I also hear that the Queen's Fiend who tried enticing us to become endless turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? I know, she's a bitch. The bad one. Yet, despite the danger to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it, if I understand things correctly. Yes, see, I nodded. Then we owe a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what we're given. We're all alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Alright, see, things are peaceful again. Also, how you doing, Tony? Your broadcast was a message of hope for me, for everyone. Oh. See, Speen, it's working! Now I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without Peppoane and the others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. Alright, we better leave. I don't want to be looped into the labor. Is there anything I might do to help heal the enthralled? Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Oh, man. Alright, so for those who don't know, in order to cure the enthralled, you need a ton of ether, basically magic power. And, like... So, basically, she's gonna use you as a magical battery. Hahaha. You don't know what you just signed up for. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use the Porxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin sickness as well. Wonderful! I shall petition Gosen to spread the word. Alright. We did it. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, it would seem. Oh, they're gonna put us to work, aren't they? By the way, Dozer, Alphino told me that Koana arrived to escort Lamachi back to Tuliolal. Alphino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we could sort out the treatment. Ah, she's looping me in! Now I'm getting out of here. Given all that, I have I'll ask you a different favor. Would you mind looking in on Gulolja? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom, determined to personally solve every problem. Oh, that's worse. Now I'm babysitting. Last she heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Aaronville. If you ask Tapu, I believe her name was, she should be able to point you in the general direction. Fine. Fine! Alright. Let's hop in my... Oh, nice. I like this mount. Except I can't fly. Where are we at? Oh, we're going all the way over there. Let's watch back. Hey, bucket of money! Nice streak. I appreciate that. How you doing? Tonight is a chill, not gotcha stream, MMO stream this time. See, that's my fault for not doing my homework and unlocking flying in this region, so I had to like sort of like mosey on over this way. Let me see. How far do I have to go? I have to cross a bridge. Is that it? Nope, going the wrong way. Doing good? Alright, nice. Yeah, chat. This is my homework. I was saying before, the Berlin Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest is this weekend, and it's gonna have other major announcements, and I want to make sure I'm caught up on the main story so that I don't get any spoilers at the event. What, you want to fight? Ah, hell no, I'm running. Fool's trying to cast a spell on me. But yeah, it's funny because FanFest here in America was in April. So I had April, May, I had 3 months to do what I'm doing right now. And of course I procrastinated, so now I'm catching up on the story like a few days before the FanFest. But I'm pretty sure at this point, aside from like a few small updates, we're basically getting ready for the next expansion, which is gonna drop in January. So I have half a year to catch up on all the other stuff. Oh, I'm going the wrong way! Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. Look at this robotic elephant. Gomphotherium? What kind of name is that? Alright, we're almost here. Tapu. Hey girl, hey. I came here looking for Gololja. Ah, I know that voice. And I'm happy to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. She's blind. How is she looking? She's looking directly at me though. Looking for Gololja, are you? He was here asking if we needed help with anything, or if he noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine for the moment and insisted he take a rest. I can only hope he will heed my advice. I believe he ran towards the ruins of old Alexandria. Always seems to like it there. Alright. I'm on the mouse now. Big mouse. I don't even like this mount. I should take it out of my rotation. It's a very awkward bounce I'm doing on top of his back. Oh, he's chilling here with Aaronville. All right. Hey, gang. What are you guys looking at? Dozer, how came in search of us, did you? You needed to have trekked all the way out here, but it is good to see you. Alice gave us the broad strokes, and Guana had some choice words as well. What's that over there?
Welcome back.
It's voiced! Hey, gang.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
See, I think my Aaronville is pretty good. It's been a trial, hasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for the next one.
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Crap, I finished my drink. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get more later.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolved to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
Man, dude, even when she's recovering from an injury, she's still catching strays from this fool. What are you drinking? I'm boring. I'm drinking LaCroix, Tony, because I'm trying to lose weight.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do?
Bro, you're a kid! Grow up! And then you could do all the fighting, like your dad, who we killed. His dad was a villain, so we killed him. What flavor? Strawberry lemonade. Dude, you know what's a really good mix, chat? One of these days I'm gonna have a gamer sub code. But if you mix gamer sub with LaCroix, like it's a great flavor. You can choose whatever flavor you want. Because the flavor is so light with whatever LaCroix drink you have. And then you just add a little bit of gamer subs and you have like an energy drink with no calories. Hop on some peptides.
I was useless, even with the king's authority.
Relax, kid. There.
If I were strong, more people might still be alive.
Oh, he's gonna cry here? Ah! Good old job. We went through this already. You're fine. You're fine. He does have the king authority, so he can control the soldiers. But obviously he's still a kid. You'll grow into your strength. Those who know weakness first often become the strongest. That's a weird way to encourage him. You'll grow into your strength. I'll just say that. Nice and simple. You're fine, kid! Relax! The face only a mother would love. All you gotta do is just train. And
that's right.
Eat and
you
grow
have your
big
whole
and
life
strong.
ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
You could be a viper like your dad.
There's something I'd like you to see.
Alright. Wow, that's a pretty cinematic shot right there. They're doing a really good job with these cutscenes. Nice establishing shot with a short pan. Are those your dad's swords?
My father and Odyssey's swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here. I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
There you go, you're training! Gotta start somewhere, kid.
That's a big commitment.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the King of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love. So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades.
This one's seen better days.
That's the path I've decided on.
Alright, kid.
Good
You got
for you,
this.
Gululja. I look forward to seeing your progress.
I hope that over time they
When
actually
I'm
let him
bigger
grow
and
up.
Stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
Oh yeah, kid. I'll go easy on you. Hello, Dozer. I'll whoop your ass like I did your dad. What's up, gang? How you guys doing? Yeah, tonight's chill MMO night. Catching up on story. I pay the sub, so it's in my best interest to play this game every now and then. Thank you both for listening. I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for now. Like cooking the meals that Otis taught me and keeping everyone's bellies full. How does that sound? Sounds like a fine idea. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure I'm sure a good meal would be much appreciated. Well, I think we'd passed a milestone here. I was gonna troll Dozer on Discord in regards to his Power World request and say, I don't think they have a gacha yet. I'm down to play some Power World after I'm caught up on my gacha games and caught up on MSQ. But yeah, from everything I've heard, even those who played recently, like 1.0 is like a big hit with lots of updates to it. And you know, I haven't played since we played it in the beginning when it launched. So it's probably like a completely different game to me at this point. Power World grind will be addictive if you do it. Well, yeah. I played it before. I checked. I put in roughly 50 hours at launch. And then everyone stopped playing, so I stopped playing. What about the back room? If you haven't already, I'd expect Shale and the others would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Sure, there's a ton of stuff now. Yeah, there's like 80 new pals to catch, more regions, more functionality, and you can actually fight each other, which is sick. All right, we're going back to the back rooms. Can I teleport there? Solution 9. Where is it? Ah, it's all the way down here. Have you played Power World, Agent G? I'm using your handle, by the way, on stream. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Right here. I was playing too much yesterday. Oh boy. Have you seen how many hours you put in? Not yet. Alright. Worth to check. That's fair. You want to see something? Playtime. Check this out. It's kind of small, but on the bottom left, my playtime on Final Fantasy XIV on this character, by the way, not the entire game, but this character, is 163 days, 6 hours. Do you see it? Do you see it? Oh yeah, let me put myself back. The sneaky update looks weird. Hi meme, how you doing? The playtime, it tracks it per character, and I have 2 other alts. This is not my original character. My original character is on a different server. That one, like, I need to like go back and just add it all up to see how much I've put into this game. But I started playing this back in 2015, and then I took a long break. I didn't play it consistently. You headed to the back rooms? Yes. Alright, Shell. You don't know my other character. They go to another server. I have like over 4K hours in PSO2. I played, dude, Stee-chan and I, as well as Yuri. Who else played Phantasy Star Online too? I think I put like 20 hours, and it wasn't that much. Blackneck goat right there. Oh, dude, most of your hours are probably spent playing that. I would think the stars are safe. I heard the reports, of course, but there's no substitute for actually seeing it. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. Complete. We did it! Dude, I was a casino addict. And you get into Final Fantasy, slowly playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, nice. You know what? I own Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I haven't opened the plastic. I bought it when it launched. And now they already announced the third one, which is Final Fantasy VII Revolution. I'm like, ah, crap. Oh, wait. There, yeah. I hid myself too long. PSO2 best casino in any MMO, Lamau. That thing is so fun. I don't understand why we can't have more casino-like games in these MMOs. Like you could put a cap on it. Maybe, like, obviously you can't play with real money. But like, you could kind of simulate the rules. I think that would be fun. I always, like for example, Schedule 1 has a casino, and you can play with your money and actually lose it all if you go too hard on it. But man, I'm still on the search for a game that includes craps, like real craps. Then I would actually be like hooked on it. Figured out the strap the slot machines. Like if someone from my old alliance will message me to hop on the PSO2 casino, I'm reinstalling just to socialize. Damn. Are people so... Does it still have a healthy player base? Too bad New Genesis killed PSO2. Is that like its expansion? Ooh, the promise of tomorrow. Okay, this is probably the last thing before we move on to the next part of the story. Shale is visibly relieved at your safe return. Because this has the gold saucer. You can actually play Mahjong. That's not gambling though. But real crap's probably pretty hard to program compared to other stuff. A lot of people don't know how to play it. The thing is though, it's actually... Oh my god. I think it's actually super simple in concept, but like, you know what? I have a feeling that's probably the same sentiment. Like everyone's got... New thing came out like 4 years ago. Oh, I see. Now that everyone's back, guys said we pause for a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through so much in these past few days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of years-long struggle for Oblivion and for myself. Kafkiwa, that's how you pronounce her name, right? Kafkiwa and Geode would be happy for us. Man, I can't believe the goat Geode died. I was so sad. I like that fool. It was because he was a healer. This game is racist against healers and kills them. I was teaching my coworkers how to play because they were all surprised to see me playing the machine in Vegas and at Evo. Yeah, I think it's like because you think about it, it looks, when you go to the table, oh my god, it's intimidating. But the moment you get the basics, you can start playing, and then you can start branching out and like betting on other stuff. But like the core concept is actually really simple. The OG PS2 is so real shit. I actually finally started having a social life after playing Dota, CS, and Minecraft only. Damn, Minecraft mentioned. Ugh. Rip. Yeah, I know, dude. Geode! Where do we bury him? Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me with even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a complete survey of the containment complex. I hope they pay you! Ah, the preservation facility. That lab where they studied the key certainly demands further investigation. I can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they failed to explain Calix's knowledge of primal summoning. Yeah, if we had more time or cash, I think they would have joined me at the machine. They had the group machine at Resorts World. I see. Yeah, Steve-chan knows. Like, we go to a casino, you know the exact machine I'm looking for on the floor. Because I think, like, the other crafts machines are, like, rigged. Like, I never have a good... But, like, that one with the two big dice, like, I feel like same odds as like normal crab sable. That's a spot right there. I know. I fear that he and his hunger for interdimensional travel were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There's still someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. Damn, I do not like that. In any case, I think it's prudent we secure ourselves a spot in Shell's next expedition to the 10th level. What? I thought we were done here. Right, I have a meeting with the city officials to attend. It would be cruel to leave Raha to answer their barrage of questions alone. Alright. See you later. Like, after 2 years of playing PSO2, I went through a lot of adventures, including drama, betrayal, and random people coming together to reach a common goal. That shit deserves to be converted to a manga. Are you talking about in real life, or are you talking about inside PSO2? I should return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data. I can only hope the information we uncover will serve Alexandria and the future we want to build. You know what? She's kind of cute. Not gonna lie, I was wondering if her and Geode had a thing. I think this game could stand to have a little bit more romance. Like, I think Yoshi P specifically said, no, the main character cannot romance any of the Scions. Someone actually asked that. But, like, you know. I think if they did that, this would be far more tragic. Inside PSO2. Well, I've never been this socially intense before I started playing PSO2. Background game music is very relaxing. I like. Yeah! That's what I'm saying! Right now, we're not... This is like the epilogue of a major patch story. So it's kind of winding down, and then we're about to... My goal is to get into the next story, which, you know, it's gonna pick up again. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest, don't you? Our break room is yours to bunk in as long as you like. Yo, rent free? Say the word and I'll help you settle in. You know what, Shell? You know what, Shell? What you doing later, huh? You wanna grab a drink sometime? There are two Elizins that I fuck with in this game. Shell and the one that's in the Rising Stones. The one that's also a part of the Scions. What? Ready for a cot and a fluffy pillow. Oh, we're sleeping now. Will you join me? Shale, you busy? You busy? You joining me? One more thing about NGS. The only good thing they did is Jurassic Character Editor upgrade, which was already a high level. They made it even cooler. I did appreciate PSO2's character customization. I really liked the character that I made. Thought you were gonna say Emeliance. Nah, but she's a mom, you know. I have too much respect for Emeliance and for Chanel to cause any issues. Hey yo, she rich though. Emeliance is rich. But we already tapped into that money, so we're good. Also, you know, imagine coming up on Alizade and Alpha No. Hey, I'm your new daddy. It'll likely be some time before the city returns to normal. You may choose to remain in the back rooms and watch over the proceedings. While away the days in the back room? Is that the game telling me that we're gonna have like a bunch of cutscenes? I do appreciate those hints though, but like now I read into them. Just browse PSO2 Steam community. One of my artworks is still in the feed. Oh, nice. Your artwork, like, did you just post art? Like, did you... Meme, are you an artist? Chat, I'll be right back. I'm thirsty and I just finished my LaCroix. I'm gonna run downstairs real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Alright, I'm back. Grab some pistachios while I was at it. Alright. Well, I'm trying to get hustled through the story, so I'm just gonna hit it. Let's go. Here, I'm gonna pop this open right here. Look at this. Oh. Several weeks later. What? We had a time skip? I like all in between adventures, Grahatia. It's like always stuck with paperwork.
What an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
Yeah, several weeks, apparently.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events.
Is the game loud enough?
The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
Truly. It feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
You know what, chat? Not gonna lie, it does feel like it's been a lifetime. When I think about when I first beat Dawn Trail, that feels like years ago. It's a drawing commission of my PS2 character. I used to be super attached to her and was one of the locally respected fashion people. Made a troll character. At one point I entered the fashion contest, so I had an ugly character. I still managed to made it to the finals just by dressing my character in well-fitting outfits. Wow. You had quite the PSO2 history. Damn. That must have been a very round character.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading.
I like how we're surrounded in a city full of technology with iPads and stuff. They're still dealing with paper and quill.
Where was I? Ah, yes. The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more.
Look how far she is from the table. Those are when PSO2 NGS
The
stream.
thorough investigation
Never.
conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function. Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth merely locked away. Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability.
Alright.
When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants.
Alright.
This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy.
Probably prefer paper over screens, like how people prefer physical menus over QR codes. Well, because the QR code is like, I don't like looking at my phone. It's too small of a screen. I mean, versus like a big menu.
Yes,
that one makes
matches
sense.
my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
Not gonna start talking about my screenshot maker arc. I was caught by one of the best people legit my first photography experience. photography experience in game.
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready for the next dungeon. Hey, Grey Nix, how's it going? But to help me RL, I started taking better pictures. I mean, that's good.
Ahead of the memory restoration,
Legitimate
officials
skill
requested
translating
the
to
assistance
IRL.
of those familiar with the processes involved. So it was that our party and Sveen, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Living memory is just outside. It's not like it's
Before you
far. Commander, have you seen the new Matisse banner? Oh yeah, I saw him. I know they posted something about the upcoming story event. I haven't looked into that. I was just gonna go on Thursday, which is my next scheduled stream. I was just planning to just go straight in and just knock out. I'm assuming it's a two-parter, but we'll see.
We just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly.
Hi Malachi, you're a real one.
No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here.
All right. It's funny because again, this city, this civilization is not used to the concept of death. It's crazy. Thoughts on all Dorothy LARPers buying the gacha skin during the rerun? I mean, it's been a minute since that skin dropped. Freddie Mercury Laplace finally released. Where's my hammering though? It's hammering. Well, first of all, hammering needs to like be restored. now that Fragile and Liverin's story is done, I think Drilly and hammering can like finally come back. 3 years ago at this point. Damn.
So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
All right. Fragile was a waste. I feel like
if anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Sphene from another time.
it's funny because there's a lot of these NPCs that are named. You kind of root for them to not die because a lot of people died in the recent patches. It was quite brutal stuff that happened in the city. Fragile was a waste. I think given the story with Liverin though, I feel like that was the only course. I thought Fragile was really cute. Like I think her design is cute. I kind of like her story, but then you can kind of tell from the get-go that she was kind of unhinged. All thanks to Liverin. And I don't think there was any recovering from that. Like I don't think Liverin and Fragile can like return to normal lives, especially with everything that Liverin's done. So yeah, their death was very tragic, but I also think it completes their character arc, and I think that's just how it had to happen. Done for now. At Midwest, are you coping? Do you think they're gonna come back? Fragile will return in Avengers 3. Is that? I wish she didn't have to go through that, but it was one hell of a gut punch for a good girl stumbling down to ruin. Fragile deserved better. I agree! But I also think that's why we feel this way. That was her character arc, her involvement in the story was very, not impactful. I was gonna say powerful, but yeah. It's that, the emotional payoff at the end. I mean, I really can't think of any other way to end Fragile and Liverin's story other than Fragile being the one to take her out. And thus, if they were to let her live, I feel like that would have been a huge cop-out. Like, I don't know. Given how disturbing and unstable Fragile is, do you really want to hang out with her as the commander? I feel like she'd be kind of scary. Fragile's brief was so memorable. Oh yeah, that's good. That's the power of storytelling. And I also think, and because a lot of people, and I'm gonna go on a little tangent here, but during Goddess Fall, obviously a lot of people were very shaken by the character deaths that occurred. But I also feel that due to that happening, like that kind of makes it so that no character is really safe. Like it kind of removes the illusion of plot armor. Like, oh my god, Inherit is gone. Oh my god, Nihilister is gone. They could figure out some way to bring it back, but for now, I feel like accepting their what they did with them in the story, I think makes Goddess Fall all the more powerful. And I would hate for that power to be robbed later on by like them just coming up with a way to bring them back. But that's just me, because I think that as much as I love these characters, I think good storytelling is top priority. And good story is told with good characters. Oh man, point blank gun to the brain already failed once, remember? Haran and Isabel also hurt like crap. Yeah. And you know, did you guys complete Eden's Rebuild Eden or something like that, the mini game that came with Goddess Fall? It had a lot of cutscenes to kind of go in the past and look at how Eden was formed, and you see the interactions between what Isabel was like in the beginning, when Haran first joined, when Noah first joined. And this, I was watching all of this after the fact, after knowing what happens to them, and so it felt so, it hurt to see like, oh my god, this was happier times, and I know what happens to them. This sucks. Opposite of Copen, I wish more people stay dead. We have yet to have anyone die and be actually stay dead. Even Red Hood is a character that came in with us, assuming she is already gone. If Fragile, Liverin, and Inherit never get brought back up in some shape or form, I'll be genuinely happy / shocked. You know what? Just because they're dead doesn't mean they can't be a banner. Like, cause like, we pulled on Red Hood, even though Red Hood was technically dead. I don't think, canonically speaking, they don't have to be alive in the world for us to pull them as a banner. So, who knows? Theoretically, they could bring back Liverin and Fragile. Not that I want them. Not that I necessarily need them to. But if we do like a prequel that goes over their lives, they could drop them as banners, even though they're already dead. But I imagine people are not gonna pull on Liverin. She is one of the most hated characters in the game, with no redeeming qualities. Like, she's essentially irredeemable because of how selfish she is.
Yes, be safe. We'll see you soon.
All right.
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company.
Plus, Fiend knows how to fight. I saw her fight. She's good. The banner is she runs from the fight when you start. Alright, bye gang. That was a cute wave she just did. Wait, is Fiend coming back to our world? Haran can't come back, she got Thanos snap. Yeah, oh yeah, she's gone.
Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives.
And thus, peace returned to Eorzea. Or Tural. Oh, Sween, yeah, Sween did come with us. Hey, yo, welcome to our world. Dude, we got a party. We got a party Eorzean style. Bring her to an RP event. RP venue.
The Tural which Galul Jar Jar united is nothing if not resilient.
The way they're doing this cutscene makes it feel like so final. Like this is like the end of the story. We're kind of like going back and checking. Hey, yo, it's our boy. He's the tribe leader.
Are fickle. A sudden gust, often the bearer of challenging trials.
Look, it's my cousins. This is the Catboy tribe. I hope, not because I hate her, I'm far from it, but because my feelings of Goddess Fall are basically nothing because of the outlook of anyone
But
staying
so
dead.
too do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
Hey, this fool's cool. He's got an American accent, and he's the leader of this town, or the sheriff. I forgot. He's like my uncle from another mother. And that guy, he was a bad guy earlier. Now they're forcing him to do hard labor. Ooh, this is a nice cinematic shot. We're in Tuli Jolhao.
You'll soon be on your way to Yaktel then.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations
Thank
for
you.
the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing.
Yeah, we're on vacation.
My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenote.
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the Vow of Reason. Our vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
His character arc was insane. It's great to see him come around. He was such an asshole back then.
Wooklamart isn't here, of course.
Nah, she's still recovering.
She is still convalescing, I take it.
Why is she so pouty?
Indeed. She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful.
Oh my god. Wooklamat's gonna hop off the balcony, isn't she?
I can scarcely sleep at night for the worry.
She's fine. Relax.
Oh my. Please, forgive me. I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
She walks away. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, come on. She's fine, isn't she? She could come out. She could come out. Come on! Kona! Quite the strict brother she has.
Greetings! What a rare pleasure this is!
Hi, Mablu.
Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the Vow of Resolve.
And there's little reason she couldn't have.
Coctua.
Is there something you wish to say?
Kona, relax!
I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot. And yet, where there's a need... Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
What? What's going on here? Huh?
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teaching similar to that of the Yokui. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning. The living
Damn,
can
a lot
find
of characters
strength in
died in
memories
this
of those
patch
we've
or
lost.
update.
They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present. That was certainly true of myself. So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now. Or be who we've become. We all have memories like that, I bet.
This is so sentimental. I'm looking straight. He's so tall. I had to like look up at him.
Well, we made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I can only agree, especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes everyday.
Oh my god, Graha, what an old man thing to say. Oldie McOlderton right here, guys. Also, he is old, actually. He's actually lived like 2 lifetimes already.
Life is an accumulation of such things, both the happy times and the sad.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration.
So, see, it's kind of funny. Before FanFest, since I was still behind on the story, my goal was to sort of do the cliff notes of the story before going into the keynote. And so, when we're in our hotel, we put on like a YouTube let's play of this patch. So some of this I remember from watching that YouTube video.
The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new endless, of course. Once things are up and running, we use the meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories. There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sphene?
Yes, I can do that. Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Look, Lamont, did you sneak out? She snuck out, didn't she? It's about creating eternity.
Should you be up and about?
So, to kind of explain the story, we're in a special, like, city that houses the memories of the people from Solution 9. And it's all dreary right now, but we're about to restore it. And by restoring the city, it's going to restore all the memories of the citizens of Solution 9.
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates.
Yeah, she chill.
Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
Oh, that's a crime. Mablu's gonna get arrested.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on. So please, let me help with sending the signal.
Alright, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Do it so I don't have to do nothing. I'll just stand right
You've made
here.
a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
She's got an axe. It's right there.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
Don't make me do it. Just, yeah, there you go. Continue the cutscene. For a second there, I thought I was gonna have to run around the map, but I think the cutscene's gonna take care of all that for us. Why does he look all mad?
All right, everyone. Begin.
Rebooting system. What? This fool has ether? I guess he does. He's not a fighter, but he still has ether. Look, chat's gonna look pretty again.
Was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light? Or was it a gift? The terminal's parting miracle? But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. That we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
I feel like the major lesson of this update was like, cherish your life, chat. Chat, make the most of your time. We never know how much longer we have.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria.
even prettier because it actually has a sky. The music, though. This is where their memories are going to come back. Oh, they're all crying. One of the memories that they take away in this city is the death of your loved ones.
Mother, you protected me. I remember now. In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
I'm glad that
We were
Gosen
only
is a
too
good guy.
happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
I thought he was gonna like backstab us at some point. He does kind of have that villainous face going, but actually no, this guy's chill.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gosen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria. Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me. So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
I like how she's asking permission to stay. As if like they're gonna kick her out or something.
That will not do.
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
That pause right there by Gosen, that's just mean.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Hurry
Oh
up
dear,
and
do
speak,
forgive
man.
me. I've caused a misunderstanding. What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone.
So he's saying he wants her to queen, but then we're gonna establish a what? A representative democracy?
If that is acceptable, we implore you, please, live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
Alexandria has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Guluja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
Hey, don't look at me! Alright, what do we say? You already know what to do. The voices of the past will be your guide. What? The second one's so lame. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, Steen. You know what to do. You got this.
Yes. Yes, you're right. For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered. I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
Damn, dude, they're playing that Disneyland music.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Ooh, that's a breathtaking shot right there.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Look, chat, it's back to normal. Actually, it's better than normal because it actually has a skybox. It's so pretty now. So Sphene is to sit on the throne once more. She may have questioned her claim, but Alexandria's citizens have made their feelings known. Let me zoom in a little bit. A new Alexandrian queen has risen. 'Tis an occasion worthy of grand celebration. Oh wait, shit! I didn't talk to everyone! Thank you for your kind encouragement, Dozer. Wuklamat is right. Ours will not be an easy road, but with your words to lend me strength, I shall take it one step at a time. And Tuliolal will be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one. No sneaking out under Koana's nose like this time. The vows of resolve and reason will both come, and we can discuss our futures together. I look forward to it. Shall we begin the journey home then? I expect some confusion among the citizens with restored memories. Now be present to offer them aid. Alright, let's get out of here. I believe this marks the end of my role as guide. I was intending to accompany Wuklamat back to Tuliolal. But what are your plans, Dozer? Didn't you have other matters to attend to in Alexandria? No, you need to stop by the palace first. Kona's been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had a chance. Please come back with us, or I'll never hear the end of it. Fine. You got some food? I'm hungry. Oh, where are we going? We're going back to... Dokturao. Oh, alright. Alright, back to Tulicholao. Make the game a little louder. Alright, that should be good. Ruby music, yeah. They have big band jazz here in Tulicholao. This is like the main city hub. Where am I going? Let me make it. I think I can make it just a little louder. There you go. We're back. Gulolja! Dozer, no one told me you were coming. The memory restoration went well, I am told. How long has it been since I last walked these streets? Maybe I spent too long in Solution 9, but the city seems livelier than it ever was. Yo, how's stream been? Hey Nana. This has been a chill MMO stream. We're sort of just catching up on story, and right now nothing too exciting is happening because this is like the epilogue, so we're just kind of wrapping things up here in this city. How you been? It's good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Lance Guard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tulicholao for a while. That's my little kid voice. We believe in you, Guluja, and whenever you need advice, your auntie is always happy to give it. Oh dear, our vow of reason is out of sorts. He's so mad! Can you blame me? Lamati, you were supposed to be convalescing in bed! I'm making him more angry than he really is. Tired though, suddenly really busy planning and budgeting, but excited. What about you? Well, I'm catching up on video games. Work has been busy all up until 2 weeks ago. So things have calmed down quite a bit, and we have Offkai coming up this weekend, which me, Ariella, and Sichan will be at. So it's I've been chilling. So right now all I'm doing is just catching up on streams. I wasn't initially planning to go to Offkai, but now that because back then I was gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna stream during that weekend since I'm not gonna go to the VTuber con. But since I'm going now, I'm switched to con mode. So you would study the way of the blade, Guluja. Is that not allowed? I will permit your training on one condition. You only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. Yes, Kona, I promise. Oh yeah, that you need a teacher. It won't be long before you're good enough to train without a minder. You take too much after your sire and grandsire for that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everybody already got their memories back? Well, not everyone. And she's explaining the story. So that was that. My days of meddling in Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. The former queen really did love her people, and it's wonderful that her love lives on in Sphene. It truly is. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for a life and legacy to forever endure. Me just chilling here listening in on conversation. You'll be heading back there, won't you, to Alexandria? I won't pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections, and I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you. Ooh, a con sounds fun. Y'all stay safe. I'll be lurking now. I got some homework to do. Have a good rest of your stream. If you're still on, when I'm done, I'll pop back in. Alright. Well, good luck on your homework. Hope you get a lot done. And thanks for stopping by. And thank you for the lurk. Nor fulfilled my promise to the Endless Fiend. Thank you, Dozer, from the bottom of my heart. Be sure to come visit us again at Tulitolal. You'll always be welcome here. She was trying to convince me to be a Dawn servant. It's time I moved on myself. I've made the necessary preparations and arrangements. I will embark on an extended journey. Well, I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties, much as they already are. I'm hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tulihiola, however. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be preserved for the future, with each successive generation adding to their own chapter to the saga. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am, Dozer. Even when I make mistakes and cry and look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me there's always tomorrow. Becoming a King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older, but my father's authority did pass on to me. So until that day comes, I'll study and train and do the best I can. You've really come far, Galulja, and you'll keep on doing us proud, I'm sure of it. I guess I have to go now, so be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. Send our best to Sphene and the others. Alright. Y'all making it look like I'm never coming back here. Alright. Now we gotta go to Sphene back the place. I'm using my teleport tickets everywhere. Resolution. You know, I've heard this track so much. Probably not as much as other Final Fantasy XIV players, but like, this is just that right amount of lo-fi that like you can listen to the song for like ages and not get tired of it. Look at that chat, gang's all here. Shale. There are still those who can't decide if they want their memories back. I said I would restore mine after things calm down, but the truth is I'm not sure I'm even ready. So we'll make this a gradual process and give everyone the time they need to prepare, myself included. I hear Galulja has packed his bags and left to train in Tuliyolo. I suppose you would have seen him while you were there? When did Erenville leave Alexandria? Don't tell me he's embarked on some far-flung expedition without saying goodbye. You know what, Alize, you would bring that up. Leave Erenville alone. You've had a busy time of it, Warrior of Light. Take advantage of this lull while you may. No, Yestola, I have to catch up on the story. I can't rest. The music and world have been pretty awesome to see. It gets me more motivated to try out the game more. I mean, well, if you know MMOs, this is definitely the MMO of MMOs, so you could definitely sink a ton of time into this game. And the story it's been running for a while, so while it might take you a bit to catch up, like, it's not like the journey itself would be, I think, very rewarding. And you know what? As a longtime Final Fantasy XIV fan, like, I am obligated to recommend this game. I'll need to give a full account of what happened here with Tancred and the others. That said, Estinian may prove difficult to track down. We've observed no complications with the memory restoration thus far. Thank goodness for the small mercies. Noted. Can't beat the music tracks for raids. You right. I will say, one of the best things about this game, there's a lot of good things. One of the best things of this game is the music. Like, I'm a big music enjoyer, obviously with Nikke and Cosmograph, but like Soken, he's the GOAT. He's the music director of this game. It's banger after banger. He has such good range, just like Cosmograph, where he can do the slow songs, the upbeat electric music, the full-blown orchestras, all sound great. Such good range. Voice cutscene? Ah! Dozer, you're here! Yeah? We were just discussing what is to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join its peers on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is or was a nation of the Ninth will be the cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions were the scions to provide an explanation for its arrival on the source. Yeah. Excuse me. Imagine the two collab. What kind of dish could they cook up? Yo! Nikke might be a little too spicy to be like collab Final Fantasy XIV, but let me tell you, there are a ton of Nikke fans in the Final Fantasy XIV community. I know that for a fact. I'm one of them. But it'd be interesting to see how they would, how that would even happen. Like, it makes sense that, well, obviously, okay. Ignoring the fact that that Stellar Blade and Nikke are from the same makers. Assuming they were, like, let's say they weren't. Stellar Blade and Nikke collabing makes total sense in terms of subject matter and style and aesthetic. But hey, you know what? One can dream. That's a dream collab right there. The fact that Alexandria is or was the nation of the Ninth will be cause for some consternation. May smooth. Oh, I already read that. Rest assured, Sphene, Aetheris leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphino's reports on fantastical events. Once again, I'm in your debt. I dread to imagine what might come to pass had you never come to our aid. Ah, I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a funerary service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for gentle remembrance. We have yet to hammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host a service on the highest level of the Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the clouds. Oh, like heaven? That's a lovely idea, seems fitting. You'll invite our friends from Tuliyola, won't you? I'll just say that's a lovely idea. Yeah! Do it, girl! I like that. I'm glad you agree. Some have yet to receive their requested memories, however, so we shall wait until the initial wave of restorations is complete before proceeding. After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. Yes, 'tis a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfectly as data in a file. But what precious recollections we do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. Yeah! You've busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what of my investigation, Shale? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Damn, you Stola, so demanding. Her thirst for knowledge and research is like unmatched. Do you recall my first tour of the city after I awoke? It was so strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Alexandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so here I will remain. Should you ever have need of my aid, and with anything at all, pray do not hesitate to ask. You know what? That would be kind of cool. I was thinking like if this version of Sphene were to join the Scions, that would be pretty sick. But alas, she stays here. Some few of us will stay here a while as it happens. We made several interesting breakthroughs, and I have no shortage of mysteries in which we would delve. Then be welcomed as honored guests for as long as you like. You are, as always, will be my cherished comrades. Ah, she said it. Okay, do we actually have to sit through the funeral? Kind of don't want to. Is this Alexandria's, like, insignia? The Promise of Tomorrow. What song is that? Oh! Yeah, he still lives, chat! So this is Calyx, the bad guy we beat before the stream. Oh, he's sweating. Hey, yo, relax.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs. I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage.
Yeah, don't be a sore loser. We beat your ass.
A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments. But no matter. Learn from this setback, and next time...
He's so mad!
Time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan? I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path.
Yeah, get mad, dude.
Imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
Man, it's too bad we didn't kill this fool. We thought we did. Who's that? Who's that? It's an Ascian.
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol. Be sure our Winterer peers are apprised of the details.
Winterer peers. So is this like the last of the Ascians? Oh, that fade to black. Damn. All right. Chat, we probably just finished 7.3. Ah, crap. Calyx demonstrated knowledge of both primal summoning and concepts. Discovering such techniques through independent study would be nigh on impossible, so we must assume he had a mentor. But how are we to learn the identity of this beneficent teacher? Hopefully some hint will be found among the remnants of the preservation's work. It is time we began a thorough investigation into the key and its capabilities. I have a feeling we'll be calling on your help in that endeavor ere all is said and done. Oh crap, I missed the second one. On a personal note, I would also like to learn more about Milala. The lore of the Forgotten People will be indispensable in furthering my research. So Milala is a different term for the Lalafell. I wonder what Otis and Zelenia would think of my becoming the Queen of Alexandria as it is now. Doubtless they would be pleased, yet knowing them, also beset by worry. As the memory lives on inside me, so shall I strive to rule as if they advise me still, with a calm heart and a mind open to counsel. Ah. The Alexandrians adopted our techniques so quickly that they no longer need our supervision to treat the enthralled. You'd be surprised at how many Porksy practitioners we've trained now. Angelo, too, has been looking rather proud of his efforts. Wasn't Angelo one of the people we healed? I don't remember. There's so many names. We've compiled a summary of events and submitted our report to Ojika. As representatives of the students of Baldessian, our thoughts and findings will be also shared with the forum. In less official matters, I'm glad to see Kryle find a satisfying ending to her personal journey, though it appears her appetite for asking questions has only been sharpened. It's crazy the amount of scientists and researchers and, like, academics are inside of the Scions. Like, Alizé is she's a girl of action. Gratia, Y'shtola, and Kryle are like nerds. Also, so is Alphino, but he has an ego. With the winds. It's a picture of a boat. I wonder where it's taking us. Please be voiced. Please be voiced. Do you guys like my fit?
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alizé and I have come to a decision.
Oh boy, what are you two gonna do now?
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
So they're gonna go, what? Just go around the different nations and let them know that there's a new nation here? They're like emissaries.
Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
You know what would be kind of sick? If Garlemald had a restoration. Like, we never got to see Garlemald at its height because of what happens in Endwalker. But it'd be kind of cool to see the city, like, come back to being, I don't know, restored.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
Alright, so we acknowledge that Ascians may be involved.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Yeah, she's such a scientist, even though she's wearing this dress. I think in the next update, we definitely need everyone to have different fits. The thing that made me kind of sad is that in the Evercold trailer, Alphino's still wearing the same outfit. I'm like, man, come on. every expansion, the Scions should be wearing a new outfit. Or at the very least, the ones that have... Okay. Graha can keep that outfit. That outfit's sick. The twins, yeah, maybe they could keep their outfit. Because they changed it in Endwalker. But I think for those who still have the same clothes they wore in Shadowbringers, they need to change. So that's Y'shtola, that's Thancred. Kryl. She didn't really change. Now she's wearing the Pictomancer fit. All she did was switch from a skirt to pants.
My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
All right, Erenville. Peace out, y'all.
We'll meet again. Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
It was very interesting to see that Erenville played a big role in this expansion. Although, to be honest, like his writing, like the way he ended up becoming he was a little bit too obnoxious. Like I didn't appreciate that aspect of him. I was hoping he'd be a little bit more chill. You could have let me know in time to see you off. Nah! Promise you'll look after yourself. Bye, Erenville!
Words of caution from you, of all people. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know I've detained the fugitive.
Wuklamut!
He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
Oh, so we're actually... Are we actually gonna go say bye to him?
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
I like how you just invite yourself on his boat.
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Damn, Alphino, what are you trying to say about Alize?
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
I hope the next time we see them, they're grown up. Like, they've been kids this entire time.
In purpose, if not execution.
Yeah. I think... Well, actually, no, they're not gonna grow up because we saw Alphino already in Evercold, so...
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
Alright, y'all chill here.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Okay, bye. I think I might have underestimated how much story I have left to catch up. Oh. And... Maybe I could try to squeeze in a stream tomorrow. I wanted to see how far I get today. Where am I going? Passos. You head into the back rooms. Yes. It comforts me to know that some of you will be staying. I would feel rather bereft if she all would left at once. It feels like an age since we last met here. Eager as ever, I'll Alpha know. I do hope he has thought this through, particularly where his sister's wrath is concerned. She may know full well that no amount of complaint will dissuade him, but that doesn't mean she won't still give him an earful. I am told that Shale is the new leader of Oblivion. There is none better suited to carry on Kafkua's and Geode's legacy. Yay! Hey yo, Shale! Congratulations on the promotion. It's too bad that it came about after 2 people died, but you know what? Oh, positive music. Damn, we really did fix things here. What news, Dozer? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. Yeah, nah, it's fine. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. While I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle is in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I could do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, you won't be getting any answers tonight. Is that okay, Y'shtola? Is that not fast enough for you? Afraid not. It's gonna be a while. Damn, 2 hotties having a conversation. Now she'll depart for Tuliala forthwith. Even Lamati's strength has its limits. Without further delay then. Alright, let's go. Is Shale gonna join us in our world? Hey Melancholy, how's it going, girl? Well now, how good of you to come and see me again. You've always welcome in the Neostein. Adorable. She calls me adorable. Look who's talking, girl. Alright. Alright. We're gonna meet Aaronville at the dock. Oh, the nighttime theme of Tulichola. Is there an ether current? No, there isn't. Damn, I have to walk over there. Well, sprint over there. Look who I spotted! Nashu! Is this a continuation of the Hildebrand quest? The case of the displaced inspector. Oh, Chad, that's gonna be its own stream. We gotta do this one. Not now. Nashu we'll be right back. That standing bass in the music. Actually, no, it's not a standing bass. I think it's just a regular bass. It doesn't have the pluck sound. Wish you had some of the sea breeze inside the dome. We could perhaps simulate it, but there's no substitute for the real thing. Despite her protestations, I doubt Alize will keep us waiting longer. What sort of tacos should I get on the way back? Ah, chat, I could go for some tacos right now. The aroma is too tantalizing to ignore. Raha seems preoccupied with a matter of great import. Perhaps he is contemplating a prayer of Limlayan to Limlayan. That's the one of the 12 for the safe passage. No, he's thinking about tacos, Kryle. That's funny. Tuliolal is a delight to look upon. They hang patterned cloth where we might use neon, but the city feels no less bright. Aw, that's a great way to describe it. Kona and Gulolja weren't able to make it, but both send their regards. Alright, Aaronville. You try to sneak away. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I am not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphano and Alize were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance with my link pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Oh look, I forgot. This Torgal pup. Here, let me give you a pet. Come here. Come here. That's a good boy. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's daytime now.
There they are.
Ah, oh, thank goodness it's voiced. Look at the twins.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Gululja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Well, you jealous?
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolal. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Oh, look at me reminiscing.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliolal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay.
I mean, you can still pay money. I'll take the money. We did do a lot for this nation.
But that doesn't mean we can't try.
Hey!
Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Let's go! We got yet another nation in our tool belt.
Allow me to echo that sentiment.
Two nations!
Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
Aww. That was very heartfelt.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
After they did the graphical update, these cinematics look so good.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Okay, Arndel. Jeez. Wuklamat freaking punches him in the face. We had a moment, and you're gonna ruin it by throwing shade?
Only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world.
Look at that, as he looks up at the sky. The big journey ahead of him.
To see what we haven't seen.
I bet you he's gonna be the one that
Shall
finds what was that continent called that we haven't visited yet? It starts with an M. I forgot. I keep thinking Mesopotamia. I was like, that's not it. All right. Looks like we're not going to see them for a while. Psych. We saw Alphino in the trailer, so he's not going to be gone that long. The trail, you know, they have done trailers to sort of bait people into thinking certain
upon
things.
arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Did we not send send her an email at all at this point?
For her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Aw, Shale. Look how cute she is right here. You think we're not? You think this is basically the end of her time in the story?
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon! Take care!
Goodbye.
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulihiolo. I'll give you the grand tour.
Dude, let's go get some tacos right now. She needs to know what kind of food we got here.
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Ah, come on, Woklama, don't say that. There's still, like, other quests.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Look at me. Look at me smiling.
Power resolve spotted!
Right, boy. Who's this? Oh.
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
And this whole chapter is about saying goodbye. It makes me feel a little sad. We did spend a long time here.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths and their hearts, as they should.
And here we are, off to go to do more crazy things. Into the Mist. Wait, what's Into the Mist? Is that... Am I starting 7.5 or is this... What version is Into the Mist FFXIV? 7.4. Alright, chat. I'm not caught up. I got 2 versions ahead of me. That's a lot of story to cover. I'm glad I got a chance to see him off. Kafkua would be glad too. For our many greetings and partings, we have few enough opportunities to properly say our farewells. It is pleasant to take the time for it. Though I delight in companionship, solo journeys do too also have their appeal. And travel by sea is relaxing. He's not one of the people that get seasick though. With Alexander Alphino spreading the word of Alexandria, we shall soon have the chance to establish relations with other nations. I must make ready to treat with their leaders. Now it is our turn to take the next step. The question is what direction, and it is the matter I should like to discuss with you. I'll take the money. Through the thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers if we linger too long. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Alright! Beach time. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum.
'Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
I mean, Solution 9 has an ongoing, never-ending, dark, purple, thunderous sky. So this is probably like super different for her.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Shell. You know, they have things called bathing suits if you ever want to, like, actually go in the water and stuff.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I mean, do I have a choice?
I have no objection. Aught we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge.
With Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries.
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Basically, we're gonna go back to Alexandria and go outside and see if there's people out there.
Living memory remains physically in the 9th. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
Yeah, I'm here to travel, sure. What could go wrong? I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds. I would hate to see you obliterated by some lightning beast. Anything for you, just say the word. And you know what? I like Kryl. I'm gonna say the 3rd one. Anything for you.
Well, thank you kindly. I look forward to another adventure at your side.
We gotta take a shower right there. I collect Final Fantasy XIV wallpapers. Damn, all this talk about tacos got me hungry. Oh, it's daytime now. Mechanical soldiers won't hesitate to answer their queen. Let us hope they have useful information. Once conditions deteriorate past a certain point, an environment becomes anathema to life. Yet man is a resilient creature. If there is a way to survive, they will surely find a way. Outside of Alexandria, our knowledge of the Ninth is limited to the storm surge and passing mentions of Lidblum. That being said, a foray across the Mist Continent would be an invaluable opportunity for discovery. Between the Ascians, the Key, and the Malala, there is much to be learned. Surely they can turn up a clue. Now that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check on the decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share next time we meet. Until then. Let us make ready for a potential foray and meet the Laynode Minemo. Whatever that is. Alright, let's go in and let's go start the next part of this place. Alright, so now we're heading back to... Where are we headed? Onomatopoeia. I'm trying to click on Lost World. Oh, it's in here. Alright. Damn, it costs 1,000 gil to teleport there. They charge per teleport in this game. Now granted, I have a lot of cash, but still, that's a lot of money. The teleport inflation. Look how pretty this place is now. Destination. Speak with Speen at Laynode Menmemo. The atmosphere is certainly less grim when I last visited. Though my mind knows better, I still feel uncomfortable around these mechanical soldiers. Speen has found us a suitable source of information, sparing you that duty for once. What you trying to say, Graha? You say I'm the errand boy that like always has to go and gather information? This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Laynode-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in its state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and Laynodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but it does not preclude the existence of others. Well, we're gonna get an airship. Look at her. Look how determined her face is. And in the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it? Look at that. Y'shtola, the genius. An airship. Sure. Yes, please, as soon as it's possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to blah, blah, blah. Oh, bow so politely. Alright. Though I am nervous as to what we might find below, I'm glad we found the means to get there. As queen, I must bear witness to the truth, however terrible. Like, we could die. Like, we have no idea how unstable it is to be out in the world. As I thought, now what awaits us below, I wonder. It never occurred to me that there might be an airship here. How fortuitous. With an airship, a large number of Alexandrians could evacuate at once, regardless of the situation below. An excellent contingency. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. What does it look like? I hope it's cool looking. Not some blimp. It is a blimp! Oh my god! For a futuristic vessel, it is quite lame looking, chat, not gonna lie. Is that my ship? It was purpose built for Living Memory, however it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the storm surge era. A replica, still, it does me good to see it. Oh, so she's seen it before. This is how they flew back in the day. This is a fantasy game. We use the term airship in the genre actually. It's super old. It's from back when she was queen or whatever. True. And look at it's even wooden. But it still has electro technology based on this. So like, I mean, come on. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. Yeah, see, this is definitely electro in nature. But it still uses a fan. Or not a fan, a propeller. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you brace for turbulence. I called it a fan. Yeah, these two propellers are so, like, essential to keep this afloat. Like, you know the airships back in Eorzea with the weird lopsided air balloon to the right? I always thought that was a very interesting design. Like, how does it stay balanced? Look at that. Oh, dude, we're this is a steep ass dive. Look at this. Alright, we're reaching the surface of the 9th. So, essentially, you can live on the surface, you just gotta avoid the thunder. If you put a lot of lightning rods, I feel like you could be safe. Like, it's not like the air is toxic. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, we got these things! So we actually have to use wards? Like, what if it didn't work? The ward Alizé gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. Will the ward protect us if we get struck by lightning? Yo, this place sucks. Let's get out of here. A land where Levin reigns. So as far as the elements go, the first, that was in Shadowbringers, that one was like dominated by the light until we came in and fixed it. And then you have the 13th, which is dominated by darkness, right? Because of the void scent. And then this one's dominated by lightning. So is there, like, I'm kind of curious the other worlds. There's probably another world that's like dominated by, well, Evercold sounds like another world that's dominated by ice. That makes sense. Is there a beach world where it's all water, like Water World? That would make sense. The warding scale is truly a godsend for those of us without the blessing of light. Oh, so I could walk around here and I'm fine. Remind me to send my profuse thanks to Vitra and the Hanish alchemist once more. Vitra. That's the dragon boy. The state of this reflection's ether is more dire than we anticipated. I should be surprised if the Ascians had no hand in the war on that wrought this. They probably did. They probably messed up this world. That crater was once Alexandria. What? Really? has some water in it. A sobering sight, to say the least, but I shall not turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountains. Okay. Despite the ominous landscape and persistent echoes of thunder, Krile is determined to press on. There is no structure nor any other signs of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Treno. Should it survive? As a city-state built on a harbor, it was the nexus of trade and remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike Razadhan. Ah yes, Alphino has spoken of Razadhan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, right? The Malala homeland, correct? No, Malala, that's not Malala's homeland. Oh, or it is, I guess. Funnily enough, there's also Treno, where Malala first found a home in our world. Truly. That shouldn't be surprising, right? Because the idea of the reflections is that they all kind of have like, they're like split dimensions. Like, because it was split from one world into 14. Right? I'm trying to remember. Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I like to think that some remain here to this day. Clerk PX0093 is a ship capable of taking us to Treno. I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Done. Simulation complete. There's near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Okay, so no, we can't fly there. Oh, well, thanks for checking. We couldn't have designed the ship to be lightning proof. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. Oh, we're going in a cave? You know what, chat? I just noticed we have a full party here. I wonder if we're heading towards a dungeon. I think Sphene is supposed to be a support, Krile's DPS, Yustola's DPS, and then Graha's flex. He can do all three. This tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further inside. Oh well, there's only one way to find out, chat. Mind you, stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, there's surely ravenous. Mistwake. Ooh, chat, finally, some action. All right, y'all. Y'all that tuned in earlier don't really know Final Fantasy XIV. This is the bread and butter, the dungeon. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the trust party because I find that to be interesting. Wait, did I already talk to them? Small talk. There should be little reason for anyone to have passed this way since Alexandria's displacement. Let us pray loose rocks are the worst we must contend with. Whatever lies ahead shall give us more insight on the state of the ninth. I was half guessing it's going to be a dungeon. I didn't think I was going to be right. I'm anxious and hopeful in equal measure. Small talk. I speak so confidently of Malala's connection to Treno because my tutor, Tuput, hailed from the city. Another reason to hope it has survived. Alright, chat, who are we bringing? Zoemancer? I wonder... So she's the healer. Yes, I want Sphene to be my healer. Chat, should I just run full girls? Alright. I'm the tank, obviously. Alright, fuck it. Chat, we're going into a dungeon. Register. Can I register? Here we go! Alright, chat, do I remember how to play Paladin? Oh, this is Final Fantasy IX music! I recognize this battle music. That's gonna be the music for the entire dungeon? That's sick. Look at us. Any Final Fantasy IX fans here? Alright, Sphene, let's do it. Alright. Obviously, you gotta put on our tank stance. Alright, chat, we're going in. Alright, Sphene, you gotta be ready for the full pull, okay? Alright. Yep, closer. Oh god. Oh. My, there you go. My muscle memory from another game is propping up. Alright. Alright, we got... rebuilt outgrow, let's move forward. Dude, I'm just listening to the track. Oh, wait, why am I not sprinting? Oh, I already used my sprint. Oh god. I'm mitigating damage.
Away with you.
Little help. Cast Divine Veil. I'm gonna interrupt this. Oh crap, I didn't do it in time. They got this. Speed, you're doing a great job healing. Chat, I'm looking forward to the evolve mode. Oh, that's the wrong button. I do feel like my damage is not that high. I think I need to boost my gear again. Let's see. Level 55? Wait. Oh, I can't see it. I wanted to see what item level this dungeon is. I feel like I'm not doing that much damage. You know what? No, I blame my DPS. Kryl, Stola, you gotta step it up. I think they scale based on your level. Alright. Interesting interior. Let's cast Bulwark. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong button. Ooh, nice stun.
No holding back.
Based on the sound effects, it sounds like Sphene is a sage? Oh, nice stun. I don't gotta move. So it's funny. As a tank, since I'm tanking everybody, you can barely see me. I have to use everything around me to see what's going on. Damn, these fights are gonna take a while. I get to move out of that one.
Brace yourself!
It's funny because Sphene is fighting with a book, like a scholar. But I hear the sound effects of Sage. Alright. Alright, new boss. We don't know the mechanics, but I do see a bunch of walls, so I feel like that's gonna come into play. Alright, you guys ready? Let's figure this out. Casting Earthquake, that seems like a raid wide. That was a raid wide. I'm smart. I am an experienced Final Fantasy 14. Oh shit, spread, that's a spread one. Rocks, fallen rocks crumble. What are we supposed to avoid? Oh, guys, get behind something! Earthquake. Alright. Another raid wide. That seems like a petrifying action. Alright. I am
away with you.
a tank smasher. What was that called again? Tank buster. We're running out of these rocks. Alright. Gap close. Oh shit! I got you. Let me block it. Ooh, that was a lot of damage for everyone else except me. Petrobeth? Oh, get out of that. Spread! Kral! Why are you in front of the boss? Alright, I'm fine, I'll move. Oh. Spread. Alright, facing him away. Another raid wide. I don't have any mitigation for that. We're chilling. Speed's doing a great job healing, chat. Oh, you might want to heal that up. Oh, okay. Kral, move. Oh, nice. I'm on my my burst phase, and it's ranged, so I can keep attacking. Bro, move! Okay. Reprisal. Hurting the boss. Petrobeth. I'm gonna move.
I will end this boss.
Oh, she limit break. Nice! We did it, chat. Oh, we're back to peak. Alright, what kind of gear do we have? Oh, I'm pressing F. Miss Wake Hood of Healing? What is that? I'm only looking because I... Oh. Let's claim that. This one? So it's item level 755. So mine is at Holy crap! I'm at the barrier. Oh! Dude, this city looks sick! Dude, this is a great view right here. Alright, enough sightseeing. Oh. What is this? Oh shit! I wasn't expecting to be sliding down. Oh, the grass is green. Alright, take out. Swords at the ready! Follow me, gang. Hey, Ariella with the Ray! What's up, gang? We're in Mistwake. Ah, they're following me. Hold on, we got this. Mistwake Ring of Aiming. Yeah, we're in the next dungeon. Oh, were you playing more Nikkei? Did you do more Island Breaker? All right, let's mitigate damage. I accidentally took a screenshot. Shit! Alright, move. I am flexing my multitasking right now, and I'm not good at multitasking. But how was your stream? Did you play Resident Evil much longer after I started stream? Alright, we're gonna interrupt this. Nice. I'm trying to get back into the swing of my tank rotation. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Reprisal and interject. Oh, not interject. Arm's length. Can I interrupt that? Can I interrupt that? No, my thing is not ready. Still on cooldown. I got tilted. Oh. From Resident Evil, like, was it a hard puzzle? I'm mitigating damage. I'm gonna low blow that. How's the volume of the game? Is it too loud? I guess I'm kind of yelling on my side. And I can tell that my damage output is not that high. I need to up my level. There you go. See, look at that. I could totally run a dungeon for the first time and still keep up with chat. Alright, wall to wall. Alright, Speed, keep up with the healing. I got the trust gang here. All girls. AoE, get them in, get them in. Oh yeah, Ariel, I just I mean, this is my first time playing this, but I'm hearing the Final Fantasy IX battle music, which is really cool. I can't interrupt that. Nope, still on cooldown. I'm gonna cast Holy Sheltron. But yeah, chat, welcome in! Thank you very much for the raid, Ariella. This is your first time tuning in. My name is Dozer. I normally stream gacha games, but I gotta keep up on my Final Fantasy XIV MSQ. That's what we're doing right now. I'm playing the latest dungeon. Well, no, it's not the latest anymore. Ow! Okay, I can't see. I can't see! You know what, chat? If you don't tank often, this is basically how it looks like when you're doing a dungeon as a tank. You're just crowded by enemies, and you're just looking at your buttons and pressing them. But like, for the most part, you're just covered by enemies. Let's go ahead and interrupt that. Good job, girls. Ooh, next boss. Oh, it's wait. Hold on. We slid down from there, and we're about to enter the city. This city has a guardian unicorn. I mean, that's what it's. Dark Gate. Hey, we're finally crossing into the city. That's quite the barrier. Okay. Anyways. All right, chat. I have never run this dungeon before, so I'm learning the boss mechanics on the fly. Thunderclap Turtle? Oh, what is that? Do I go back here? Oh! Dude, I'm so smart. Another one? This time it's in the front. I'm gonna mitigate a little. Bio 2. I'm gonna cast Divine Veil. Let's shield the rest of the team. Oh, it's one of these. I think I could stay here. Oh, I dodged everything! That was actually pretty lucky. I was already standing in the safe zone, so it was easy to keep track. Tank Buster, guys, move! Move! Ah! Crawl! Why are you standing next to? I'm gonna face the boss away. My goodness, y'all! After all this time we've been fighting, you still don't know how to stay behind the boss? Thunderclap Concerto. I'm assuming spread. Facing the boss away again. Alright. Casting Reprisal. Oh, it was only one. Oh, sorry, it was only 3. Oh, I thought it was gonna hit us longer. Bio 2. Okay, this is a safe zone. I just interrupted my freaking combo. Oh shit! Alright, I got 1 Bone stat. We're good. We're good, chat. Relax. Oh my god. Guys, move! Hey, we took care of that boss really quickly. Did y'all level up? You guys did more damage than the first boss. Wait, what kind of gear do I have? Misway. I haven't got any tank gear, so... Alright, whatever. This way. Into the city! Village. Oh, dude! They're fighting! We gotta save them! I got this! Look at it, look at it! They're following me now! Run, guys, run! I'm gonna cast a Bulwark. I'm gonna interrupt this. Oh! I didn't do it in time.
Gloves are off.
Wait, this? interrupted that. Okay, never mind. I can't interrupt two. I'm gonna cast Arm's Length.
Brace yourself!
Oh, I could have pulled further. I should have did that. Oh no, this is... Oh, this is just cinematic. Dude, what's going on with the city? The Lalafels are just sort of like, hey, like they're coming out to fight these things, like they're taking care of a pest problem. Mistwig Spirit, alright. Hey, gang! Follow me. Grab this treasure copper while more. Okay. I'm trying to find a good spot so I can see.
Try this!
Interrupt this. I couldn't do it in time. Yeah, my interruption completely missed.
Try this!
Can I cast on?
Brace yourself! Gloves are off.
I'll move out of that. Come on, gang, do more damage. Interrupt that.
Holding back.
Alright, bursting. Almost done. Casting Holy Shelltron. Dun dun. Oops, I messed up my combo. Ooh! Oh, we're fighting a griffin! Storm, Thunder Gust Griffin. I wonder if this is a boss from Final Fantasy IX. Where to fight? This is the best place to do so. Alright, gang, you ready? Arms at the ready! Thunder Spark, that's a raid wide, casting Reprisal. It sounds like a raid wide. Yeah, it is. Usually the bosses start off with a raid wide. Oh, it put a damage barrier around it. What does that mean? How was I supposed to predict that? Oh, I missed! I think this is right. I guess the lines that are coming out of the orbs gives a hint as to where the attack is gonna go. Tank Buster. Casting Rampart. Ooh, okay. I think this is safe. Yeah, me and your Stola are smart. I was like, your Stola over here. I know where to go. It's another raid wide casting Divine Veil.
I'll heal you.
What's next? Storm Surge. There's a tornado roaming around us. Shit. Oh, oh! Had a sliver. Can you stop? Oh my god, right here in the middle. Oh my god, that was like the tiniest thing. My comrade showed me where to stand. Good job, girls.
Take
right.
this.
Back up, guy. Back up. I'm messing up my rotation, chat. Alright, hold on. I gotta stand over here. Get out of the way! Oh, speed! You barely dodges it. Same right here. Raid White, casting Reprisal.
Brace yourself.
I'm also gonna cast Divine Bell while we're at it. Gotta keep my team safe, you know? Oh shit. Being right here is safe. Can you not? Girls, where are you standing? Right here. Casting Bulwark and Holy Sheltron. Commit! We're almost done. 44 seconds. Commit! Oh my god. Oh! We got that off in time. Adioser. Alright, Midwest. Have a good night. Dude, the classic Final Fantasy XIV fanfare. Or Final Fantasy fan. And where were you? Just Graha? Da-da-da. The Final Fantasy IX battle? We get the Orchestrion for free? Nice. Alright, well chat, we're in the city. I think I can play for another 30 minutes. Oh, I want to get settled in on the where we're at in the story. And then we'll probably get the call.
And the perimeter is clear! Good work, everyone! And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Yeah, the lights are on. That's a big deal.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Centuries worth of maintenance.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Look how tall the buildings are, and this is for Lalafels. Look how gigantic this door is.
I am Miaili, the Mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Little monster problem? We were running a full-ass dungeon in your town. But yeah, you're welcome. Okay, bye.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
You would recognize Sphene?
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
This lighting actually makes her look really good.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips.
She's like, huh?
I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
Oh, dude, they're at the height of technology over there. You have no idea.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
You didn't have to stick that last part in. Like, oh my god, you're doing us such a huge favor.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go, allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Kryl, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Everyone in the Final Fantasy XIV universe is so polite. Alright, so Sven and Jistola are gonna talk shop while we get to go around. You may now use mounts within Treno. Where are we on the map? The city of Treno. Do we have a Aetheryte? Huh. Well, chat, it appears we have finally made it to the next part of the 7.4. Yeah, as much as I would like to keep going, I do look at the time, and it is already pretty late. So I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to look for. I can't talk. This feels like a good spot to pause as any. Let me see here. Who's still online? Alright, chat. With that said, I have a feeling it's gonna take quite a few more hours to fully catch up. So, I'm gonna try and squeeze in an additional stream tomorrow. And then Thursday, that one's gonna be focused on Nikke. Damn, dude. It's been a minute since I've done a back-to-back-to-back stream in a week. Usually I'm too tired from work. But things have been calmed down quite a bit after our last major push. Like just 2 weeks ago, I worked a 73-hour week, but now that we've kind of hit our deadline, we're sort of like back to planning phase, so it's a little we have a moment to breathe. Let's just say that. Excuse me. But looking at, right now I'm just checking to see. Oh, I can claim that? No, I can't. Never mind. I'm silly. All right, chat. I'm gonna leave y'all in Tricky's capable hands. Let me see. What is Tricky playing? All right. Well, that said, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna try and do more Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. See how far we get, and then Thursday we'll with the new Nikke update. Actually, wait. Maybe I could do Nikke tomorrow, and then Thursday can be Final Fantasy. We will see. We'll see how much time I have tomorrow. But yeah, we'll call it there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. Where did I lost my... There it is. I'll smash the raid right now. I always do my greeting too early and then I forget to hit the raid button. Yeah, this was a chill stream. It's been a minute since we did Final Fantasy XIV. I intend to stream Final Fantasy XIV more often, but that will come after catching up on all the other gotchas that I'm streaming. But if you guys don't tune in later, just keep in mind I'll be at Offkai starting Friday and through the rest of the weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest now. Y'all should too. Have a good night, y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. All right, peace.